A cold wind blows through the graveyard. Leaves swirl. A chill runs down your spine. You're not alone. We've all felt it. The presence of something unseen. Something else. Ghosts. Spirits of the dead lingering among us. Or are they something far stranger? What if these ghostly encounters are not echoes of the past, but glimpses into other dimensions? What if ghosts are not the souls of the departed, but beings from a realm beyond our comprehension? Imagine a reality with more than the 3 spatial dimensions we know. A reality where our universe is but a sheet of paper, and ghosts are beings capable of manipulating it from a higher plane. This is not a ghost story. This is a journey into the fabric of reality itself. Prepare to enter a world where the impossible becomes possible. A world where the line between science and the supernatural blurs. Are you ready to face the truth about ghosts? To understand the true nature of ghosts, we must first grasp the concept of dimensions. We live in a 3-dimensional world. Length, width, and height define our reality. But what if there are more dimensions beyond our perception? Imagine a line. This line exists in 1 dimension. Now add another line perpendicular to the first. You have a plane, a 2-dimensional object. Stack multiple planes on top of each other. Congratulations, you've created a cube, existing in 3 dimensions. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Theoretical physics suggests the existence of additional spatial dimensions beyond our perception. The 4th dimension, often associated with time, allows for movement through this 3-dimensional stack. The 5th and 6th dimensions are even harder to visualize. They represent realms where the very fabric of space-time warps and folds in ways our minds can barely comprehend. Imagine a being existing in the 5th dimension. To them, our universe might look like a folded piece of paper. They could reach across vast distances, appear and disappear at will, even manipulate time itself. Could these higher dimensional beings be the true explanation for ghostly phenomena? Let's examine the evidence. Objects moving inexplicably. A 5th dimensional being could easily reach into our reality and interact with objects. Time slips, where people report being transported to another era. Perhaps a fold in the 6th dimension caused a temporary overlap with another point in time. Ghostly apparitions? Imagine a being from a higher dimension momentarily intersecting with our own. We might perceive them as fleeting, translucent figures, ghosts. Strange sounds, unexplained lights, sudden temperature drops, all could be explained by the interaction of higher dimensions with our own. What if the stories, the legends, the chilling experiences attributed to ghosts are not supernatural at all, but simply the laws of physics at work in ways we are yet to understand? If ghosts are indeed higher dimensional beings, this realization has, well, some pretty profound implications. First, it actually removes the fear that's usually tied to traditional ghost stories. We're not dealing with vengeful spirits here, but with beings that are operating under totally different laws of physics. Second, it might explain why not everyone experiences these phenomena. Just like a 2-dimensional being wouldn't really perceive a 3-dimensional object passing through its plane, we might only catch these fleeting glimpses of higher dimensional entities. Third, it really expands our whole understanding of reality. If higher dimensions do exist, then our universe is a whole lot more complex, and honestly, more wondrous than we ever imagined. And finally, it opens up entirely new avenues of scientific inquiry. If we can somehow learn to detect and interact with these higher dimensions, the possibilities are, well, pretty much limitless. But you know, this new understanding comes with a kind of chilling counterpoint. If higher dimensional beings exist, what does that actually mean for us? We might just be like ants on a sidewalk, totally unaware of the giants walking among us. Our lives, our thoughts, even our very existence might be like an open book to these beings. The idea of a reality that's beyond our comprehension, where we're constantly observed by entities we can't even perceive, is, to be honest, unsettling at the very least. What if these beings aren't just benevolent observers? What if they can actually manipulate our reality, influence our thoughts, or even control our actions? The very foundations of what we think about free will and self-determination could just crumble. The fear of the unknown is like deeply ingrained in us. And this perhaps is the most terrifying aspect of the higher dimensional theory of ghosts. It replaces the old fear of the supernatural with the fear of the unknown. A fear that's way more profound and honestly way more unsettling. So, the next time you feel a cold spot, hear a whisper in the dark, or maybe see something out of the corner of your eye. Just ask yourself, is it a ghost, a remnant of the past clinging to our world? Or is it something far grander, a glimpse into a reality that's beyond our comprehension? The universe is full of mysteries, and the truth, as always, is probably far stranger than we can imagine. Maybe the ghosts that haunt our stories, our legends, and, even our nightmares, aren't harbingers of death and despair, but messengers from a realm beyond our wildest dreams. They're a reminder that we're just a small part of a vast and interconnected cosmos, and that our understanding of reality is honestly still in its infancy. The real question is, are we ready to listen to what the universe is trying to tell us?